Mental X wanted to claim my phone, so I left her a sizable bill. So, back some 14-ish years ago I had a somewhat brief 14 relationship with this nutcase, weed-smoking wench. Why, you ask? Story time. I had recently come out of a 2.5-year relationship with a teenage girlfriend. We grew apart, she moved back to her mom's and I stayed in my apartment. Met this one on a dating site. She seemed exciting due to the weed smoking. I wanted to be adventurous, you know. She moved in with me really fast, maybe 3 months in, dumbest decision ever on my part. She was controlling, jealous and generally a lazy slob. I tried breaking up with her numerous times, but she'd scream, cry, beg and keep at it for hours until I just wanted her to shut the hell up and agreed to give her another chance. This was back when iPhone 4S had recently hit the market, and as one day we were at the mall, I had a look at said phone. Salesman gave me a good deal, so I decided to purchase my first smartphone. Unfortunately I didn't have my ID with me, but she did, so she signed the papers for the service subscription and financing, although with my name, info and payment details on it. When I finally did manage to kick her out, she had that spectacular idea to demand that I give her back her phone. She figured that since her name was on the papers, it was her phone. Guess again, I can prove every single payment ever made, you're not entitled to anything. But I played along, since it meant she would meet up with me and I could press her on all the stuff she stole from me when she moved out. We met at a busy intersection, cars, bicycles, pedestrians, all that. Turned out she had brought along a couple of simps to threaten me if it didn't go as she wanted it to. It ended up with them assaulting me and me fighting them for a few minutes until a couple of the numerous witnesses intervened and they ran off. Police came, I filed a report, but that's a different story arc. She would then still insist it was her phone and said she would cancel the service subscription. Okay. Since I know that her signature means her responsibility, I went and racked up a sizable phone bill by buying in-game currency in World of Tanks that I played at the time, about 400 worth of currency. I wanted to keep going, but didn't want to risk her being able to report me for fraud or theft or whatever. I cancelled the payment agreement from my account and within a few weeks I got called up by a woman from the provider, asking me to pay the bill. I'm terribly sorry, but you have the wrong person. It's not my name on the agreement, so legally it's not my responsibility. A few more weeks went by and this gigachad called me up, again asking me about paying said phone bill. I gave Chad a brief explanation and I could straight hear him perk up at his desk, before he simply stated with what I am sure was a big shit-eating grin on his face, what you're saying is absolutely correct, I'll make sure we don't contact you any more and that we give her a call instead. It's clearly not your responsibility to pay for her subscription. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. The entitlement of some people. I never got back the stuff she stole from me, but at least I knew those 400 would be sent to collection and would likely get to sit for years and years and grow exponentially. I was just happy I was rid of her, and a couple of years later I met my girlfriend of, so far, 11 years. Commenter says, didn't the iPhone 4 release in 2010 and World of Tanks on iOS in 2014 when the iPhone 6 came out? Commenter says, I want to hear the police report story arc. Commenter says, met on a dating site, thanks for watching, I love you. Follow Reddit Echoes for more.